Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing Stacking It Up, episode 2. We're focusing on heads up play. So we're going to be playing Zoom, Polymer Omaha, and we're going to do a heads up Hold'em sit and go. And we're going to short stack, unfortunately, the Omaha table because we don't want to buy in for the full stack because we've only got $500 to play with, so it's 10 buy-ins. I could do that, but let's get into the action anyways. Yeah, so Zoom, Omaha, and sit and go, which is Hold'em. And the guy limps the button on the Hold'em table, which is interesting. I'm just gonna give up. And the queens, like, we have a 3. We can call once, but like, it's pretty obvious that we don't have many aces, so he is gonna be able to bluff the river quite easily. So we should have just c-bet the flop to make it easier to play. And we're gonna c-bet our open ender. We're gonna be looking obviously to get the money in. On the Omaha table, it's going to be quite gambly because we're short stack and the rake is going to be a big issue. So that is pretty much a terrible flop for us to give up. We got turn a wrap anyway, so we're going to get it in. Obviously, we're not getting in miles ahead if he has anything at all. But how do you turn these notifications off? Oh, I didn't mean to fold. I was trying to get rid of the notification. That's annoying. Never mind. Actually going to check back the flush draw, as it's the nut flush draw. We can induce some bluffs, and we're just going to flat call here. Obviously, you can have a full house, but we're inducing bluffs this way, so we'll see what he has. And he rivered full house, so that's unfortunate for us. Going to 3-bet a 9-4 suited, and c-betting the flop, which is a bad flop for us. But we can turn some backdoor stuff. That's not really one of them. I'm gonna give up on the club. Don't really like it. Probably has an 8 or a 5. We've got a jack high flush draw, so we can bet. Just gonna muck the 10 high. Top and bottom pair. Now we have 3 pair. I expect him to bet a flush draw on the flop, so we're probably winning here. And pretty bad river. 10 jack gets there. We've got a 10 blocker, but we take down the pot. My HUD is still not working. Just going to do a one and done on the. How do you please stop these notifications, because they're pissing me off. And this guy, like min 3 bets, can't ever fold. We have a terrible hand, but the odds we're getting with 4 cards, it's impossible to fold. I find it strange that he'd check back on that board. We do turn a straight, which is interesting. If he checks here, I feel like we have to bet. It's not compulsory, but I don't see him checking twice with a flush or a set of aces. And the guy shoves on the Hold'em table. We cannot play. Just gonna muck the 3s. Back. Misclicking galore. I'm gonna limp the queen. 8-4-3. Going to bet again on the left as a bluff. Take it down with the ace high, probably ahead. peeling Jack 9. Gonna give up. Gonna check back to 6, the bottom pair, turn 2 pair, which is nice. Gonna go for a check. Gonna go for a raise, sorry, if he bets. And right table, we just got a queen. Like, could be good, but we're just gonna give up. Not give up. We didn't really do anything, but you know what I mean. And easy bet with 2 pair. Snap foldings. 2 pairs is nice. I don't want a 3 bet though, because our hand doesn't play so well. I mean, it's pretty decent, but I'm going to be opening most buttons. I'm going to 3 bet the ace queen. And we are in the lead on the left table, pretty much evens, but and flop top pair, guttable, and Jack high flush draw. We did just 3 bet this guy, but we'll do it again anyway. Don't even want to just call with Jack 8. Decent flop. I'm just going to check here with a full house and hopefully induce some bluffs. And I mean, we could call and hope he bluffs the river, but I don't think he will bluff the river, so I'm just going to get it in now. And right table, we have top pair, gut shot, not much else. We turn top 2. We've got a blocker to the 8-9, so we can check raise here and get it all in. And we've right on the left table, we get it in the head with top pair. And we win that, and on the right table we're going to get it in because we got the top 2 and he snap folds, so we won the heads up sit and go, and we are winning in the heads up hold'em. We get 3 bet here and my hand does quite badly. I'm just going to fold it. We're looking to get it, obviously we're looking to double up here at some point as we're so short stacked. Getting it in with the aces if we get 3 bet for sure. We can get in over a third of our stack, so it's going to be a pot size bet on the flop. We're going to be all in. Aces versus aces, and he has double suited aces. And we chop that one. And we chop that one. He got pretty unlucky not to win both of them there, as he had 2 flush draws and they both came. What can you do? And we've got kings here. I'm just going to flat and play, flop the nuts, going to check raise, not going to pot it though. Got the king of diamonds as well. Double pair hand, always calling. And most likely giving up on that flop. Double suited 7s, son. Suited ace, always peeling. Flop bottom 2. He's playing on his mobile device. Bottom 2 is always going to get ugly. So it did. I'm going to check back here. Got top pair, got a guttable for a bit of deception. I'm going to bet here. Protect my equity. I expect he thinks that we'd c-bet a king on the flop every time. Not the best river card, we have to check back. He has the 2 pair. This time I shall c-bet my top pair. 4 would be a magical card. 4 of diamonds, for example. Certainly defending this, and I'm going to get it all. I'm going to raise this flop with middle pair and a flush draw. 5 in there, we've got $24. Gamble, gamble. We're going to flat here, so we've got some. We've got a wrap without a flush draw. He bets really small. I was just going to peel one off. Should have maybe shoved, but now that he checks, I think I have to put it. I don't think he has a strong hand, obviously, a bit more on the flop. Use our positional advantage. I'm just going to fold the 4s here. Not even with an ace high suit or anything. Certainly defending this. 5 high flush draw, you know it. He pots it, and I'm just going to fold. It's just like, if I turn a heart, it may not be good anyway. And it looks pretty obvious when we call a big bet, and then obviously we can't even go for value when we make our flush anyway, so I think that was fine, sir. And we've got lag. Lagged harden. Lag issues. Just going to c-bet this board. Got nothing. Gut shot. Backdoor flush draw. Just plays better if I bet it. Peel here. Now we've got top pair. Gut shot and a flush draw, and we turn the second nuts, which we have to bet. I should have really led the flop, but I forgive myself. Pretty marginal hand, but I'm opening it anyway. Flops the nuts with the ace blocker. Certainly going to be proceeding. Not much, a few backdoor draws, it's a very dry board. Yeah, just fold, just be a nit. Turn the 2 pair. Interesting. I actually kind of want to raise, but I don't think it plays. Got a queen blocker. Could we go for some thin value? I mean, there's so many straights. 6-7, Jack-7, and Queen Jack. And if he has like King 5, I don't think he'd bet anyway. So I don't think we can get value from everything. And that hand would certainly fold. That's a junker, this one. And this one. But yeah, snap fold. Flop the 3 pair against Russian. Probably if he leads, gonna jam. There's a lot of straight cards that come on the turn. That is not one of them. Gonna bet smaller now to keep his straight draws in. And if he has a queen, obviously it doesn't really matter how much we bet, but there's no point putting it there. Oh, wow, we just got some hands. What the hell? Double suited 6 is worth a call. This is the problem by having a pair. We flop obviously top 2, but it's hard to improve. This guy is repping the aces. I mean, the problem with this is you either have aces, jacks, or ace jack with like a redraws. We have no redraws apart from a 6. Obviously, we didn't turn a flush draw. It's pretty neat to fold here, but this guy, like, I think he just has a set, and we're not going to be in good shape. So probably a nitty fold, but he can have like queen, king 10, queen. That's pretty much it. That's the only hand he can be bluffing with, to be potting it twice there. And even against that hand, we're like, well, we're obviously winning, but if he has it with clubs, like, whatever, man. I'm just going to muck that one. And I'm going to muck this one. No, I'm not. I can't muck 2 in a row. On the button as well, you know what I mean? I'm going to muck this one though. No, I'm not. I'm going to win that one. Come on, we want to double up for the fans. We're up 15, we're up $25 at this point. We'd like to make it. This is a real junk. Flop 2 pair. That is not a good card for me. He can have draws. He can have draws, and that is a shocking card for me. I don't really see how he has a pocket pair though if he has draws, so I'm going to bet. Repping a full house, and he has 8, so his draw, he had 7, 8 obviously was the draw, but he had a pair of 8s with it, so I got unlucky that I had a pair in his hand, obviously. Probably should have bet a turn again, to be honest. Still got top pair with a 6 kicker, but makes it a lot easier to play if I just bet on the turn, really. And here we have nothing. We have an 8 blocker, so we might go for a bluff here. Obviously you can have 3-6, but he's going to have a hard time calling the turn and river. So we got the bluff through. So you bet the top pair. It's an interesting card. I'm only leads, I'm going to call, and he's never leading there with ace jack, so if he does have a straight, I'd like it. I think he's a half decent player, he's playing enough games. I need to size it so he calls with king queen, but I think he's pure bluffing there with just a king or a queen blocker. Suited ace, definitely defend. Yeah, we've got a guttable. We've got some backdoor draws, like if it comes a deuce. I could bluff here. Got a queen blocker. If he has a flush draw though, probably not folding. I played the hand so weak. It has a jack. Probably has to fold there, but I'm going to check back this board. Hopefully turn a flush draw or something. I'm going to just bet bottom pair. Pretty bad board. I want to check and like pick off a bluff if he wants to bluff. I don't think he has clubs here. He would see bet the turn at least, so I think we're winning. Okay, he does have clubs. And we got the aces. Pretty much the same hand as we had before. Ace, ace, 7, 3. Before we had ace, ace, 7, deuce, I think. Just gonna see bet the flop and fold to a raise, and gonna bet again. Most likely we're good here. Flop bottom pair. We've got no diamonds in our hand, which makes it more likely he can have a flush draw. So we're just gonna snap fold, son. And we'll defend with this hand. So, it's an absolute grind, playing it quite tight. Ooh. That's the driest of dry boards, that. He's from India too, so probably a nit. So we're going to bet here, get a free turn, hopefully to make trips on the river, or 2 pair if we're losing. Or we'll just take the pot down now, we're happy with that. Gonna muck this one. Let's see what we can do. I'll peel this one, it's probably a bit loose, but we want at least 3 connected cards, I think. We're going to peel so we can turn some flush draws and gut shots and all the rest. Never really going to be a winning play peeling bottom pair, but if you have backdoor draws, it's not too bad depending on how much they bet. And doesn't make much sense for me to have a flush here, but I'm going to try it anyway. Sometimes you've got to try these things. I mean, I do check back flush draws, so you've got to be balanced. I can have a flush there. I do take that back. We do turn a wrap here. I don't think he's going to fold, obviously, like an ace or a flush draw, so I don't think there's much point barreling here. And we turn the knots. Hopefully he has an ace 2 pair hand. Might as well bet bigger here because pretty much the flush draw missed and stuff, so we can get paid. He's having a long old think, and he does call. Let's see what he had. 2 pair, I presume. Yeah, deuce 7. That's a fine call. Puts us on a flush draw, obviously. I would have called with 2 pair. Just 1 over. Have to bet it. Hopefully we can turn 10 of spades, or a 9, or even a queen. Keeping aggressive. I don't really like calling a 3-bet with an ace, even though we're in position. It's just too likely he has aces. I'd rather peel with this, which is a junk hand anyway, but yeah, bad flop. Flop tweeps. This is a nice junky hand. So we've got 3 high flush draw, bottom pair, and a bottom straight draw. I could raise heads up, but if it goes in, it's probably not gonna call here, obviously. And now that the other heart comes, we have to call the river. Just hoping he bluffs again. Harder for him to have a flush and all that. What was he bluffing with? Oh, he was not bluffing. He had top set. He turned it. So yeah, he would fold obviously if he raised the flop, but we get more value by letting him barrel, especially if he has an ace or king of hearts in his hand. This is definitely a 3-bet if I had a suit. I don't have a suit, and because I have lots of picture cards, the flop comes low. I'm actually going to give up nitty or what. I mean, all we needed was 1 picture card on the flop to continue, or even a 10. Not sure if that qualifies as a picture card. It's the next best thing. Flop a wrap. On a flush draw board, we have 1 diamond. I'm going to bet here. It's not a great bet because the queen brings loads of draws, but he showed weakness, so that's fine by me. Going to defend a suited pair, and we're going to give up on this board. Well, we are coming to the end of the video. I'm going to check here. Just give up. Yeah, he would have worked. I mean, it's a good card to barrel. Should have barreled it, but it's easier when you see their cards, isn't it? Flop 2 pair. Turn 3 pair. You don't think he has 5-6 here, we've got a bet. 5-6 probably bets the flop. So we went for value. Decent, decent. Actually going to raise bigger with this one. I want some proper action here. Thank you for the action. Jack high flush draw. He's potting it. Pretty brutal. Oh, he's from Finland. Definitely means he can be potting it with Nout. Ace high flush obviously is a different story, but we flopped the wrong suit, man. We flopped the wrong suit. That was unfortunate. And we're going to fold with an ace in our hand and a pair in our hand, unfortunately. We're going to fold this one, although we get the blind. Let's raise bigger for the last few minutes. Defending this like fuck. Snap. Gut shot on an 8 high flush draw. We have blockers. Just going to peel though. Bad. And give up. Too weak. Well, we won $10 on this game. We're on 15 on the other one. Whoop-de-doo, son. I'm going to open with a load of shit here. And we're going to flop the stones. I'm just going to bet the pot because we want to double up. We've got like a few hands left. Pot. Bad card. We have an 8 blocker, but you can still have 3-4. I'm gonna check, and now the river's very bad. All he needs is a 3 and any of those. He ended up having a gut shot and turned a pair. We're gonna probably pot the turn. We have an 8 blocker. If he does have the lower straight, like he's in the tough spot. But we played it like a pussy, so that's okay. Pot. Good call, sir. Good call. Pot. Top pair. Open ender. 10 high flush draw. I don't think he would raise here, obviously, because we can have aces. If he does raise here, he obviously has a mega draw. We're going to sit out on the next blind, and it's going to be the end of the game. So we did win something. £20 is what we won. Okay, tune in next time. Thank you very much.